How's it going, everyone? My name is Joshua McDonald, and I'm a CDL advisor for TransTech Truck Driving School here in Raleigh, North Carolina. If you guys are interested in getting your CDL and you're in the area, feel free to check me out in the description down below. But today we're going to be talking about if you've ever thought about becoming a professional truck driver, changing careers, or getting into an industry that's always going to be in demand, then this video is for you. Getting your commercial driver's license or CDL can open the door to stable income, travel opportunities, and long-term career growth. But for beginners, the process can feel confusing and overwhelming. So in this complete beginner's guide, I'm going to break down everything step by step, including what a CDL actually is, the different kinds of CDLs you can get, age and eligibility requirements, medical exams and permits, training options and costs, what the CDL tests are actually like, and what happens after you get licensed. So by the end of this video, you will have a clear roadmap from zero experience to licensed commercial driver. So let's jump right into it. So first off, let's talk about what is a CDL. So a commercial driver's license, or CDL, is a special driver's license required to legally operate large or heavy vehicles used for business purposes. So you need a CDL if you plan to drive things such as tractor trailers, dump trucks, buses, tanker trucks, vehicles carrying hazardous materials, so on and so forth. So CDLs are regulated at the federal level by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, or FMCSA for short. But they are issued by individual states. So this means rules are similar nationwide, but details can vary by state, especially when it comes to testing and training. Now, there are three main CDL types that you can get, and choosing the right one is very important, so pay attention to this part. The first one we have is the Class A CDL. This is the most common and versatile CDL type that you can get. So this allows you to drive tractor trailers and combination vehicles. They're usually required for on-the-road trucking, and they give you the most job options. If you're unsure on what license to get, Class A is usually the best choice. Let's talk about the Class B CDL. So your Class B CDL is used for vehicle types such as dump trucks, box trucks, cement mixers, and buses. So with these, you cannot drive tractor trailer combinations, but these are great for local truck driving jobs. And the last one we have is the Class C CDL. These are for passenger vehicles or hazardous materials, smaller vehicles, but these vehicle types are commercially regulated. Now let's talk about CDL endorsements. Endorsements are extra qualifications added to your CDL that allow you to haul specific cargo. So common endorsement types include T, which is double and triple trailers, P, which is passenger, S, school bus, and tanker, H, hazardous material. So some endorsements require additional written tests, background checks, or skills tests. Not all drivers need endorsements right away, but they increase job opportunities and they increase pay, so these are super important. And let's talk about your age and eligibility requirements. So to qualify for a CDL, you have to be at least 18 years old for intrastate driving, which is within one state, be 21 years old for interstate driving, which is across state lines, have a valid driver's license, have a clean enough driving record, and be legally eligible to work in the United States. So some serious driving offenses can delay or disqualify you, so it's important to be very honest when applying. And before you can even get your permit, you'll need a DOT medical exam. So this exam checks your vision and hearing, blood pressure, heart health, and just your overall physical ability to operate a commercial vehicle safely. If you pass, you'll receive a medical examiner certificate, often called a medical card, and most are valid for up to 2 years, though some conditions will require shorter certifications. And let's talk about getting your commercial learner's permit. So this is where it all starts, guys. And to get your CLP or commercial learner's permit, to get it, you need to pass a written knowledge test. These tests typically include general knowledge, air brakes, and combination vehicles for Class A. So if you take Class A, you will need to pass all 3 tests. If you do Class B, you will only need to take 2. So once you have your CLP, you can legally practice driving a commercial vehicle with a qualified CDL holder. And let's talk about training options once you do have your permit. So you have a few training paths to choose from. You can go to a private CDL school. This is faster training, guys. It's anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks. But with these, you have a higher upfront cost and you often have better equipment and stronger scheduling. You can also choose the route such as company-sponsored training. So these are low to no upfront costs, and this requires signing a contract with a company afterward and working for them for 1 to 2 years. And your training with these may be more job-specific versus the overall trucking industry. And you can also go to a community college. These are very affordable, but these often have longer programs, which can take up to 16 weeks, but they often vary. And all these trainings together, they're going to cover some things such as your pre-trip inspections, your backing maneuvers, road driving, and safety regulations. Once you're done with all that stuff, you will have something called a CDL skills test. And the CDL skills test has 3 different parts. So you're going to have your pre-trip inspection. So you have to explain and demonstrate that your vehicle is safe and roadworthy. After that, you're going to have your basic control skills, which is your backing maneuvers, such as straight line backing, offset backing, alley dock, all that fun stuff. And then last up, you will have a road test. So you'll drive on public roads, demonstrating your lane control, turning, speed management, and your safe decision making. So this test is about safety, not perfection. So keep that in mind, guys. So let's talk about costs and financial expectations. So getting a CDL can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000 depending on your chosen training path. So these costs include stuff such as your permit fees, medical exam, training tuition, testing fees, so on and so forth. And many companies, once they hire you, offer tuition reimbursement once you're hired, which is awesome. So they'll usually reimburse you weekly depending on how much your training costs. And let's talk about life after getting your CDL. So once you're licensed, you can work as an over-the-road driver, local delivery driver, regional driver, or a specialized freight hauler. So your pay really varies by location and job type, but CDL driving is known for a strong earning potential and job stability. So to sum it all up, getting your CDL is a process, but it's a very straightforward one once you understand the steps. So just to summarize, you have to meet eligibility requirements, pass your DOT physical, get your learner's permit, complete your training, and then pass the CDL skills test. Then you go to the DMV and they print off your CDL guides. So as long as you're willing to learn, practice, and stay committed, this can be a life-changing career. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you found this video helpful with the CDL process, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more CDL training content, and leave a comment down below with all the questions and tell me where you're at in your CDL training journey. But thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.